Mystic Hollow.
Yes. Love being 8-bit.
Our internet still loves each other.
Yay, our internets hate each other, really.
They're in a, our two internet connections are basically like in a love-hate relationship.
Basically. I'm gonna pop out the chat so I can close the stream.
Okay, let's be honest. If we were, I'm gonna share my screen right now.
Yeah, I would like that. That would be nice.
Here it is.
Oh my god. Oh god, loud. Gotta turn that down. That actually, like, screamed in my ears. Nice. Oh, stream paused. Oh dear.
I was going to say,
Yeah?
I was gonna say, if we were all pictures in this kind of like Avatar world where we could speak like this, I know for a fact you would be like a little demon imp or something.
Yeah, or the butterfly. I like butterflies.
I think I'd be the little dragon.
There's a dragon?
Yeah, there was a
Is that the little circle with the horn?
No, that's the imp.
I thought the purple one was the imp.
No, that's that one right there.
Oh, dragon!
But
I know
Zephyr
Zephyr would choose a butterfly 100%.
we know Zephyr would.
I'd probably be the purple little imp. It's a cheeky smile. I like it. I'm glad that we're choosing not to read this because it goes too by for my dyslexic self.
Oh yeah, no. This part, for a lot of RPGs, I just pick and choose when to start reading because if you try to read everything, you're gonna be there for hours just sitting there.
Yep. Look at him run!
Yes, but we still have a Digimon.
You do.
And unfortunately,
What's the Digimon you
unlike
picked in this one?
the other one, we can't pick Palmon and just turn it into Renamon.
That's evil. I'll do it.
They definitely need to work on
この世の中にはヒーローが活躍する物語が溢れている。
I really like
彼
the
らは
cyber
様々な
sleuth
事件に遭遇し
They are working on another
強大な
cyber
敵に
game,
立ち向かっていく。
That's good.
仲間たちと力を合わせ
There's no indication
世界を危機から救い出す。
Didn't they make another Digimon game that were kind of like that old PS1 game?
だけど
Where
その物
depending
語
on how you
には
train,
脇役が存在する。
yeah,
あるいは
yeah,
登
depending
場
on
すら
how
しな
you
い人
train your
々も
Digimon depends on what it digivolves
僕はあ
into.
る年齢を過ぎた頃から
No.
自分が
No,
ヒーロー
that's
ではないことに
Digimon,
気がつき
that's
始めた
another。game. That's
この世界にとって
Digimon.
僕は脇役に
That's
過
the
ぎ
one I
ず
was telling you about before the
物語
stream.
に登場することもない。
Oh,
でもいつかはヒーローになれる。その時を夢見ている。これはそんな僕の物語
how useful are those headphones? Those headset, I mean.
Unfortunately, not that useful, sadly. It is your main crux when you think everything in here, but unfortunately, it's also the fact of it's not as good as in the previous game where you were the other guy.
We had the
Allows you to-
goggles.
Yeah, because you still get some limited abilities.
I meant in like a functional sense in general, because they just don't look comfortable. I mean, they look cool, but I don't understand how it's still on your face, considering there's no ridge for your nose. Oh, name him! Ah, we gotta name him.
What name though?
Let's give him a good name. Let's give him an amazing name. Call him Scrumple.
What?
Scrumple! The amazing hero Scrumple. He's Scrumple.
What is a scrumple?
It's a Scrumple. I don't know why you me. I feel like it's obvious. A Scrumple's a Scrumple. You have a Scrumple, and he is a Scrumple. It's a Scrumple. Scrumple. You want me to spell it out for you?
I guess to make sure I don't misspell whatever name.
I'm DMing it to you. Scrumple. You could also spell it as Scrumple. Depends on how you like the look of it. It's very important.
Can't we come up with a normal name for this guy?
No, Scrumple. Yeah, that's his name. Good name. It's a good name. Don't
No,
worry
I'm
me.
not sure.
Yes, you are sure. We're very sure. Yes.
If you ever have
Oh no, I have great names for my future children. I have a kid, son called River. River Lily, for a middle name. Lily's the middle name. A boy, I would call them Leonard.
ついたな。こっちの声は聞こえているか？
Can you hear me?
No.
Testing. The mic. Testing mic. 1, 2.
調子に乗ってると足元をすられるぞ。
Kept being a wise ass.
How's that being a wise ass? You're testing the mic. Mic
Because
test sample.
he knows you can hear him.
How? I don't believe that.
千歳、
I'm gonna have a
そっちはどうだ？
Pez.
How Cheetos.
Oh, yo.
I almost said it like
なんか画
Cheetos.
像データが乱れてるな。
Cheetos!
Oh
お
my
いリュウ
god.
ジ、
Cheetos now.
俺の顔ちゃんと見えてる？
Friends that tell me that if
Yeah.
I ever visit the UK, they want me to
どっち
bring
が問題や？
American Cheetos.
エリカ、お
We
前
sell
はどうだ？
Cheetos.
Yeah, but apparently you guys don't sell them in big bags like we do. And also apparently
Oh.
cheese tastes differently.
Most likely ours is like actual cheese.
見えてるよ、お兄ちゃん。
I can see you, brother. Oh no, that's you. You take care.
Oh. Yeah. I can see you, brother.
その子とエデンとの画像通信ラインだけノイズが走っている
on the Eden village. Transmission line. Where's Scrumple?
デジタルウェーブの異常化は音声通信は問題
And
ないわ
Erica falls in love with Crumple. God.
Yes.
Must be a problem with the digital wave. The sound's coming through just fine.
Oh, I ran out of Pez.
なら仕事に支障はないな。
Where are my Pez's?
でも特殊な防護フレームのエリアとか深度の高い階層
Oh,
は
there are my Pez's.
保証できないし
Found my Pez's.
There we go.
Sure, still, we can't guarantee staying in the layers, like areas of special protection things. やっぱりやめた方がいいんじゃない
We should call the whole thing off.
優しい
We should
ね、
call
お
the
嬢
whole
は。
thing off.
新人くんが心配なわけ？
You're the sweetest thing. Don't tell me you're worried about the newbie. That little bitch.
We like Scrumple. Scrumple.
I'm back. Oh, this is my husband,
そういうんじゃ
Scrumple.
ないから
Oh, you shout that at night? Like, really?
Like you have neighbors that you've had for years. They know when you have a person over when you're
Eat the
speaking
husband.
someone's name.
リスクは覚悟
That
に
isn't Scrumple.
The fuck kind of name is that?
仕事を始め
Oh,
る
that's her, isn't it? Yeah,
おいおい
that's guy.
もちろんバッチリ把握してますよ。標的の名は志賀陽司。
UG Shiga.
どこのチームにも所属していないフリーのハッカーで、ここ
クライアントはエデンを騒がさ
見つけ次第ボッコボコにしてアカウントを破壊しろって意味だよ。同じアカウントで二度とエデンにログインできないようにさ。
In this vertical
事実上楽園からの悪どいハッカーには俺たち
私たちは悪魔です。
No more
ああもう分
cyber
か
wing
ってる。
まずは
I
プ
know,
ーロンにいるハッカーから
but then you
滋賀の情報を集めろ
Digimon and you just use Digimon to
Stop
use
it.
other people's Digimon.
はいよ待ってました。
I still have pistachio! Nice.
ちゃちゃちゃちゃーん。俺様特製マルウェアハチドリちゃん。
No,
聞いて
Peter.
驚け。
Pistachios,
この
not
マルウ
bunnies.
ェアは至近距離に聞き込みで怪しいやつを見つけたらリアルでもこっちでもお前がチームに入った暁に
もう一度言うが
Yes, Peter. Oh, he
お
punched
ほやる気はち
お手並み
Back alley hackers.
No, Peter. Peter. No. No. Look at this. What is this? It's not food for you. It's a pistachio. It's a pistachio.
Oh, that's annoying.
What?
So, if you're used to like moving around with the arrow keys instead of the WASD key,
Yeah.
if you try to using it, that's your slow walking one. It's the WASD keys that are like run.
Who uses the arrow keys?
There's some games that still require you to use them. Like some strategy games, some RTS games still require you to use the arrow keys.
Oh.
You would definitely be part of this cult in this game.
Oh, honestly, yeah. If you just tell me you get a buddy rask, I'd be like, "Coke me up, baby." You had me at rabbit mask. Like, don't you want to know our cause?
Oh.
Our reason?
You like
No.
Little Lamb, right?
I want a rabbit mask. Yeah, I do like a little lamb.
So they actually came out with an official graphic novel.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they?
Do you want me to spoil
I saw it on,
anything for you
PSN.
it? Or are you planning on just reading that?
No, you can tell me it. I'll probably forget anyways.
So, in it, the first official cult member they recruit is a bunny girl,
Yeah.
and in that one she becomes like the love interest kind of.
Oh, nice.
She's also the one that is also the sensible one too.
I love it. I love it for her. Sorry if you hear me in pistachios. I really like pistachios. This one's good. Dum-ba-ba-dum.
シ
I
ェン
realize I
俺
should
だ
probably quote tweet
お前の
the,
ことを探っている奴がいるぜ
I'm
the
Shiga,
live.
the one who-
この伝言を聞いたら連絡をくれ
Thanks for saying that so loudly.
何か分かったか
Did you learn anything?
上出来だ
Yeah, he's stupid.
そいつは滋賀とつながりがある
警戒されると厄介だぜ。どうする
Pain if he's on the lookout.
すぐに奴の居所を知る必要がある
You need to know where he is right away. Erica,
30秒ちょうだい
30 seconds.
お前の仕込んだハチドリちゃんを利用して通信相手
Yeah.
つまり滋賀の位置情報を割り出したんだ。通信記録から逆探知をかけて
見つけたよ。そのエリアに。
ご覧の通り早いだろう。
I like
解析処理に関して
I like the
やつは近い。
headcanon that I'm gonna
落ち合って追い
headcanon
詰めるぞ。
that
俺も行こう
Truffle's voice
いや
sounds like Shaggy.
じゃあ俺とお嬢は高みの見物だなが
そこで待機してろ。
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell is happening? Why am I in a digital landscape? Where's my Scooby snacks?
Hey, you say that, but they've been to a digital
油
landscape
断しちゃ
before.
ダメだよ。
Yeah. And I almost got killed.
Seems that
別
it's a
に
bad
心
thing.
配してるわけじゃないけど。
Oh my god, she is doing the stereotypical tsundere intro, by the way. It's not like I'm worried or anything.
ちゃんと聞きなが
It's
ら。
like a murder or anything. You stay sharp. Also, listen to what my brother tells you.
I should give her a different voice because she's a son.
私がこういうこと言ったって。お兄ちゃんと千歳には言わないでよね。
Also, don't tell Cheetos, or my brother what I told you. That I told you to do this.
恥ずかしいから。
Kind of embarrassing.
お嬢俺たちまだ通信切ってないけど
Sis, we're all still in the line.
わざわざ言うなバカ。
Dumbass.
Talk so much.
いるの分かってたの？
I knew you were in there the whole time.
珍しいなお嬢のこ
So
んなドジ
full on nerdy anime.
お前がチームに来たら面白くなりそうだ
Wow. Power of friendship and all that.
期待してるぜ未来
And now we have the and then I'll get my account back. Oh, but you want to know the sad thing though?
Yeah.
Where they ended on the current chapter of the graphic novel for the Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah.
It turns out it isn't the same as the game, where if the lamb dies, like in the game, he just comes back because he's just, friends with the god of death and all that. If he dies during his journeys, a cult member needs to sacrifice themselves to come back, for him to come back.
Oh, does the rabbit girl sacrifice herself?
She does, yeah, because he
Oh.
makes a rule not to sacrifice anyone for the cult and all that. He makes a rule not to sacrifice anyone, and she doesn't want to see him die, so she does the sacrifice.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I'm wondering if they're gonna have to like the ritual of resurrection in this. Having a temporary avatar practically screams accuracy.
Wow.
Hackers took away my ability to belong.
私は君のアカウントを買ったとおぼしき人物を知っている。
I know who seems to have raided your
その
account.
男の名は
His name is
シガリ
Who
オ
said
ジ。
Uzi there?
アカウントを取り返し
I
た
thought
の
you
な
said
ら
Uzi for a second. I
や
was
つ
like,
を
huh?
買ってみる。
You have too much murder drones on the mind, don't you?
I do. It's stuck in my brain. I finally watch it. You're like, oh, watch it, watch it. I hate episode 1 still. It's still so bad to me. But,
私
my
は
god, the rest of
これ
them
は一種の人
are
助け
so
だ。
good.
Oh, by the way,
信じる信じない
Minty's
は
on the same bus as
君
you.
の自由だ。
She also thinks that either they should have left it ambiguous all the way to the end of who Uzi and if Uzi and N or something, or I feel like N shouldn't have given up on V so quickly.
Yeah.
But I also feel like at the end
Considering like
imply-
they have history together. No, they're gonna be a poly relationship.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of imply that at the end. Especially since Uzi kind of yells, "No one can traumatize these two but me."
犯罪者を捕まえるなんて俺には賛成できない
And the way that
Good point.
and the way that V kind of looks at N and N does at her kind of at the end kind of implies that, honestly,
Good point.
right?
Good point. No, that's a good point. I would be up for them to have a poly relationship.
その K ってやつもハッカーなんだろ もしお前に何か
Like, hey guys, the hacker and stuff, isn't he?
な
By the way, I don't know if I'd
お
be
前が
down
ハッ
with
カー
an
じゃないってこと
all-white
は
uniform for a school,
誰よりも親友の俺が一番わかってる
right?
I mean, it's white and violet.
それじゃあ
Yeah, but at the
Dame
same
na
time, I
naman.
feel like that's such an easy thing to stain if you're ever eating. Like the coffee themselves, if that coffee ever
Yeah.
spills on them, that's it for that uniform.
That's true.
Oh, and the yellow
Very
shoes
true.
too. You notice that too? The yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes? Oh,
俺にも協力
gross.
させてくれよなクーロンって知ってるだろハッカーのそこに闇マーケットって言われる場所があるってネットで見たことがある闇マーケットではそこに行けば
While
そ
I'm
のしが
watching
って
you
やつの
do
情報
this,
が
I
得られる
am
かも
kind of buying Discord like personalization things. I want the vampire teeth for the Halloween collection. I like the vampire teeth with the blood.
Oh, by the way, for everyone who was asking before, yes, we do plan on bringing back on TikTok and post some.
Oh yeah.
But I think that we were trying to figure out like a new method for it because I don't think you like that old program that we were using anymore, right?
I hated it. It just kept like lagging out or forever buffering, and I got so sick of like waiting. That's the thing. I just got sick of waiting because it took so long to do one video, and if it like started buffering, you had to reload the whole goddamn website, and then you'd have to redo it all again, and then it takes forever to load the video, especially if it's a long video. And it takes forever to just find the spot that you want to use. And it's just, I hated it. I just hated it so much.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Well, it was glitching up for you. It worked fine for me. But I also understand everyone's like, different things can break for different people kind of deal.
Yeah.
By the way,
Exactly.
these are 3 Digimon
Yes.
choices right here.
Oh, what we got?
Betamon, Gatsumon, and Tentomon.
Ah!
I wish we had like a full selection like over here, like we have Gomon.
Yeah, no, if you could have all of them, I'd say get Impmon, because I love Impmon, he's so cute.
Oh, you watched the original Series 3, right? Digimon
Yeah.
Season 3? With like with Renamon and all? Of course you did. Of course you watched that one.
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, that's why I love Impmon so much.
When you were watching it, did you get like the weird tension that was with like Renamon and Guilmon, and then at times with I guess with Impmon as well?
Not with Guilmon, because he had very baby mind.
It was actually towards the end that it was actually happening, funny enough.
Oh, I don't remember that part then.
Towards the end,
Yeah.
it was like Guilmon, who's finally matured after all this time, basically says, when they were all talking, basically it was like Guilmon was like, we should listen to Renamon, because normally Renamon is correct, and Renamon is very smart. And Renamon goes,
Oh yeah.
well, thank you, Guilmon. And then
And
that's
she's
when
just surprised that. Yeah.
And that's when Terriermon I guess joins that shipping train and goes like, Renamon and Guilmon sitting in a tree, chaos, and then all that.
Yes. No.
Actually,
Didn't pick up on that very quickly.
The way I always saw Impmon was always the mischievous little brother kind of deal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he was supposed to be. Oh, but I did learn a fun fact, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So originally when they were designing Digimon, Impmon was actually one of the contenders to be the main Digimon for Tokado.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
That's nice.
yeah, but they changed it because they realized Impmon was not gonna fly with a lot of the audiences and all that.
Yeah. I like Impmon though.
Mm-hmm.
Get the little green dude.
Renamon?
Yeah. Cute.
The little dragon?
Yeah.
おい
Because she's cute.
お前だよお前
Talking to you,
お前しかい
kid.
ねえだろ
Do
う
you
が
see anyone else around
モ
here?
ブ側の
Guessing
近く
getting hot stuff.
お前マーケットは
Yeah, I
初め
do.
て
There's a
だ
woman right there.
そんなとこだろうと思ったぜお
It's
の
like
ぼりさん
watching
っ
a
て感じだ
country
もんな
bumpkin's first trip to the big city.
聞きたいことがあるっ
Was that meant to
て
me?
そうだな
Meaning like you're-
買ってくれるんなら答えてやらないこともねえな
First time in a big city.
That's rude.
You know what we should watch, honestly?
Well,
I have the original Digimon Tamers Season 3, the one with Gil and
何
all
を
that.
買うって
But in the original Japanese.
そりゃもちろんデジモンだよそれ以外何があるって言うんだ
I don't read fast, so
ここはデジタルモンスターを売買するマーケットだぜ
I don't watch things Japanese.
その売人である俺に物を尋ねそんなことも知らないで来たってことはお前新米だな
If he came out.
多いんだよなそういや最近デジモンキャプチャーをばらまいている
Dyslexic for,
どうせお前も
reading,
そいつからわけもわから
subs all
ず
the
キ
time.
ャプチャーをもらった口だろ
Yeah, I get that. I guess you got a capture from the guy with absolutely no clue what does this.
Say. Also,
そこからか
if you
よ
wanna watch stuff,
まったく
you
仕
should
方
really join
デ
me
ジ
in
タルモ
VR
ンス
chat
タ
sometime
ー
because I
通
in
称
the
デジ
Puppet
モン
Palace I know how to
俺たち
watch
ハッ
some
カー
really
が
good
扱
things
う
in
ハッ
there.
キングプログラムだ
Yeah, fair.
誰が作ったんだか何年か前からこいつらがエデンに現れるようになったハッカー
Like
は
I
そい
watch
つらを
movies
捕
in there
まえ
all the
て
time.
ハッキングツールとして利用してるってわけだ
Movies.
Oh, movies. I thought you said Ruby all the time. I was like, what?
Oh, I could watch Ruby in there. I suppose.
珍しいデジモンは高く売れるから
There's anime.
こうして商売にもなるって
Ruby
わ
got
けさ
picked up by a new studio.
It has, yeah. I still haven't.
一世代前のハッカーはデジモンを使わず独自のツールでハッキングしていたらしいが
I hope they
今時そ
restart
んな
it
めんどく
because
さいこと
I
を
did
する
not
やつ
like how
は
they were going
ただ
through
の
the
物好きだ
story.
けさ
Same.
Because Rooster Teeth just kind of like
They were adhering too much to the fans and fan pressure.
too much. Too
Like
much.
Bumblebee was not supposed to be a thing.
No, it was not supposed to be a thing. I hate fan pressure and stuff like that for that reason. Like they
They were-
should have just done the story that was written.
The,
Like
Monty Oma originally.
if I
wanted-
write,
Monty Oma originally
Exactly,
wanted that to be a family thing, right?
yeah, they want them to be a family together.
Not.
Considering,
Yeah, and you can tell they changed heels because they were pushing Blake and Sun, the monkey guy, in the previous
Yeah.
season.
they were hardcore.
And then all of a sudden it turns into Blake and Yang.
Yeah, because the fandom forced it on them.
They were getting death threats.
Yeah, it's stupid. When I finally make my thing with Madeline, you know, like Madeline Hubble,
デジモン
that
キャプ
little
チャーっ
witch
ていう
character
の
of
は
mine, and
ま
I
あ
do
簡
her
単
own
に言えば
story and stuff like
デ
that.
ジモンを手に入れるための便利なツールってところだ
If I have people being like, no, these two characters should be together, and they death threaten me, I'm like, look, if you're death threatening me about my stuff, you're not a fan. You're just not.
You're really not.
デジモンプログラムを
If you
見
have
つけた
to
ら
resort to death
まずはスキャンで
because you want
解析
You're
デ
not
ー
a
タを
fan.
手に入れ
to
る
be a canon, there's a thing called fanships.
Yeah, fanships are existent. You can have your fanships. Like with the cast I'm gonna be making for Madeline's story, you can have your fanships. You can ship Madeline with her bully bully that she's gonna have. You can do it all you want. You can do your own little enemies fanfics. Don't care. It's not gonna be canon, but you can happily have that ship to yourself. Like people always like shipping lately the Alistair and Lucifer. How everyone
キャプ
really
チャーは
wants
無制限
radioactive
にこの機
happen.
能が使用可能だ
That's
だ
not
が
gonna happen.
これだけじゃ
but
デ
it's
ジモン
not
は
hurting
使え
anyone.
ない
Lucifer, it hasn't been stated if he's divorced or not. We just know Lilith left
その後手に入れた解析データをコンバートする必要が
and
な
is
い
in heaven. But if he isn't divorced, he still clearly loves Lilith. Or at
Yeah.
least he's hung up on her, considering I think she just kind of like left out of the blue and didn't really give the man much closure.
コン
And
バ
the
ート
poor
で
boy
デジモン
had
プロ
to
グラムを
actually
電
like,
脳
you
空間
know,
に実体
didn't
化さ
really
せ
like anyone
初め
other
て
than
デジモンを
Lilith.
使うことができるようになるってわ
Sure,
けだ
but you know,
You think she's gonna be a villain in the next season?
I hope she is. If she comes back and be like world's best mom, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so annoyed. No way is she world's best mom. She left for 7 years. Charlie has been calling her and trying to get in like contact with. She could at least send a text, you know, when it's her birthday or something like that. Nothing. She gets nothing. She just disappeared for 7 years. Charlie doesn't even know where she is. Lucifer doesn't know where she is. She's just gone. She's just in heaven, living it up, while everyone else is in hell, suffering from like the fucking executions once a year. From the abuse of heaven. And she's just chilling up. What happened to your demon revolution? What happened to your revolt?
コンバートを実行する機能はデジモンキャプチャーにはつい
Did
て
you
ね
revolt just so you could go in heaven? Was that your deal? Don't revolt, we'll let you in heaven? I'm sorry.
Maybe. And we don't even know.
No.
There's a lot of theories that Sarah, the archangel, is going to hide or try to get rid of redeem the demon.
その技術はハッカーが自分自身で編み出す必要がある。
If Sarah tries to like put this under wraps. But Emily wouldn't.
で
She'd
け
probably
えチ
sneak
ーム
him
は
out and every
ハ
angel
ッカ
would
ー
know
の
in a
暴
few
走を
seconds.
抑制するために
There's actually a
こ
running
の技
theory
術が
that
広がるのを
Sarah
制限
is
してんのさ。
Charlie's opposite in every way. You know how like
You mean it? Yeah.
like how Charlie was convinced that demons can reform and don't need to die and all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're saying that Sarah might be convinced the otherwise.
ま、てめえでできなきゃどっかのハッカーチームにでも入って教えを込んだな。
later.
It makes sense in fact, like, because
さて
Emily is clearly
こんだけ教えてや
the
ったんだ。
Charlie in heaven.
当然何か
So
買っていってく
Sarah's
れる
just
んだろう。
basically the Lucifer in heaven. Because Lucifer wanted redemption, couldn't get it, couldn't do it really, and it decided not to. There could be easily a case of that Sarah wanted redemption, saw that there was no hope. Lucifer saw there was no hope. They lost all hope for that in general.
いくら出せ
And
るん
now
だ。
she's just convinced that sinners cannot be redeemed
But now that
because
she's
no one's
seen,
done it successfully.
but now that
Yeah.
she's seen that they can be.
Okay, can we clip this so like if I end up being like right, I can like spread it
お
everywhere on
前
Twitter.
ふざけて
It
ん
ain't
の
like
Like-
Twitch.
それじゃ一体だって買えねえよ。
Hi, Juicer, by the way.
Oh, Juicer's here! I do not have chat open. Hi, Juicer! Yeah, I'm just saying.
By the way, how do,
Get that little
how do
green
people
baby.
think that Digimon have no emotions?
それか
These three are cowering
それは
in
廃棄
the
品
corner.
だ。売り物じゃないぞ。
Yeah, I would be like standing there going, hi, are you like, I don't know, do you have like some kind of mental problems going on to not recognize cowering?
長いこと買い手がつかなかった奴らでよ。
I know the ones in the other
容量がもったいないから
cage are like
削除
kind of
しちまう
big
のさ。
chillin' right now, but these three are literally
ま
shivering.
新米にはお似合いかもな。あんなんでいいならさっきの値段で一匹くらい売って。
Like mental hurdles you are currently jumping, my man. Scribble.
Okay. So the
yeah.
one with the crest on the head is the little green guy. The one that looks like a bug is the Tentomon. And the rock one is Gatsumon. So
Crest on the head. We want the little green baby.
this is the one I always go with too.
Yeah. I always ever choose Betamon or fuck it, what is it, Tentomon, the bug?
Yeah. I never really got with Tentomon.
I always do. I like him just for nostalgia's sake because he was in one of the series when I was growing up.
He was in the first one.
Yeah. He was in the first one. I would love it if they just give me straight up Hawkmon.
さっさと決めな。
Let's see.
そいつ
Because I
にするの
have
か。
Hawkmon's Digivice. No, we want the Finn boy. We want the Finn boy.
さっさと決め。
Give us that little bye.
そいつにする。
Little bye bye. I never choose the rock because I don't like the design of the Digimon. Yay! Look at him!
じゃデジモンキャプチャーを出しな。
Yeah, they're the
落とし
two
てや
gonna
る。
suffer. It's what the professor does with all the Bulbasaurs.
なんでそんなことをお前に言われない素人が
Why don't
ちょっ
you
と
just
優
let
し
them
く
go?
してやったら
Because
調子に乗りやがっ
if
て
you're just gonna delete them, just release them.
Yeah.
なんだお前よく見たらで冷やかしかよこれじゃ一問の得にもなりゃしね
How the heck am I supposed to turn a profit like this? I never said I had one in the first place.
余裕しゃくしゃくかこら
That's true.
なめた真似してくれるじゃ
I
ねえ
mean,
か
mental hurdles, as we say, mental hurdles.
頭にきたぜ
Some people
ち
just
ょっ
don't
と
do
痛い目見て
smart.
もらおうか
I'm one of them.
Oh my god.
デジモンも持たずにこんなところまで来た自分
Little boys! I need a post. Little boys! Beat us, I guess.
何の騒
Look
ぎ
at
だ
that boy.
Mr. I steal your
It's the big brother. Mr. I steal your
girl.
Me versus the guy he says not to worry about.
同士の相手にデジモンで決めたそいつはどうも大人げねえな
口を挟むんじゃね
Oh look, he's got a
え廃棄品
clock
の
around
扱い
his
にイ
waist.
チャモンつけやがったんだ
He's just making sure that he doesn't get banned off of Twitch showing his hips.
廃棄品
Oh yeah, you've heard all about that, huh?
Oh, I've heard all about that, my friend.
I wonder if
All
your
over my
shirt
Twitter
counts. I wonder
page.
if your shirt- I know we don't stream on Twitch for good
We
reason
don't.
now. For good
My
reason.
hips aren't showing though. Like,
But they also
my hips.
banned underboobs though.
I don't have any underboob.
I know, but I'm wondering if that would.
I have cleavage. Yeah, does my cleavage count or does my belly count? Because I show
面白い
cleavage and I
ここは
show
俺が
belly, but I don't show hip, nor do I show underboob.
You know what some people are saying,
You know?
by the way?
What?
Imagine,
「デジモンキャプチャーだ
imagine
やるよ
someone goes and
それ
basically,
がなきゃ始まらねえからな
imagine someone goes and
Yes.
makes a new streaming service that's
ハッカー同士の
exclusively
喧嘩ってやつは
For VTubers. They would make a lot of money.
何をビビってやがる
if they did,
I'm lying.
which would lose the majority of its revenue because the majority of the revenue is
Oh,
coming from Twitch
100%.
streamers right now.
俺たちハッカーが揉めたら
100%. No, I agree with you on that. Like,
デジモンを
if
使った
Twitch
バトル
loses their VTubers, they lose a
ここで
lot of money.
ハッカーの縄張りであるこの空論
Over here.
誰かに喧嘩をふっかけると
No,
かそうい
they
うこ
already
とだ
are doing that though.
I know, but if YouTube.
YouTube's already doing that. I think if they fully go and commit to VTuber
Yeah.
creators. Yeah, good point.
このやり方が不満なら出ていく
Honestly, if YouTube gave the same tools as Twitch, like
Yeah.
like
That'd be
the
perfect.
integration stuff,
どうせ何も知らずに紛れ込んだんだろ
Like we do need to
逃げ
do
ても
Twitch
攻めやしねえ
eventually
よ
for the fact that
こ
like
いつにも手出
you
しを
know
させ
the extra things we can add on to streams, but
だが逃げるな
it's
ら
just too risky.
like game
デジモンのことは諦めるんだ
Yeah.
like when I play Cult to the Land,
Yeah.
Do- どうする
my Twitch streams,
お前が決
and
め
the
ろ
and my cult and people being able to join the cult, being able to make their own character in it. That's something I would miss if I left Twitch.
Yeah. That's true. That'd be a fun thing to do.
肩
We
着
need
に
to
し
pull
ちゃ
around
い
has
い
two
度胸
player now.
Yeah, but sadly no one wants to play with me.
I'll play with you.
お前と
Yeah, but
戦い
I'm
たい
not
と
going to be saving you one time.
I'm actually really good at the fucking game, so go fuck yourself.
妙なこともあるもんだ
I'm actually really good. Thank you
これ
very
で
much.
手間が省けたあとは
おい
If I ever,
あんた調停役じゃないのかよ
Oh, let me know. Give me a heads up though.
数を合わ
Because
せ
it's
な
on
い
a
と
day
不公
that
平って
like
もんだ
I'm working.
これで
Actually,
条
Or I
件
have
は
something
答
I
え
never invite you to my streams
Yeah.
because most of
Yeah.
my audience is later in the day, like around 5 or 6 my time is when I start streaming because that's when they're around.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
around 2 a.m. for you.
2 a.m.'s fine for me.
始めよう
Just, yeah, I just need heads up beforehand because if I'm not told well in advance, I'm doing something else at 2 a.m. I don't sleep. So I don't. I physically don't. I'm an insomniac. Unwillingly so.
Hey, did you ever play Sonic OC?
I have a lot of Sonic OCs. I have like 2 main ones. I'm trying to make a 3rd one. Why? Right. I remember we talked about this ages ago, like how like someone stole one of my arms from one of my OCs.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
I remember
This whole subject 007. Yeah.
Making like little rookie account.
Yeah. And they use my profile. They use my female tail. She's a fox. She has 1 tail. She's albino. She's in like a jumpsuit and all that. Subject 007. That was her name. And that is the image that was stolen. Yeah,
but I'm
I
guessing...
think really redesign her.
Yeah, either that or you make a new one, huh?
No, she's still my creative. She's still my character. They stole it, but it's still mine.
Oh no, I mean like if you made a new OC right now.
Oh, a new OC at this moment? Well, I've been planning to do a rabbit one. Well, I have a fox bat, a fox, and then I wanted a rabbit to be like the level-headed one of the group because the fox bat is very energetic and like ready to go. Attitude. She's like literally a sky racer. She's just a upbeat kind of person. Subject 007, aka Yuki, is calm, but also quite overexcited over new things considering her past. So she gets too eager. So like you have 2 like overly energetic energies clashing against each other. I needed the middle ground calm person, and that's gonna be the rabbit who's the level-headed one. I just need to figure out if she has a power. What would it be? If she doesn't have a power, what other things would she have as a skill set? You know, that whole stuff.
They actually, so there's actually 2 very popular characters that they introduced from IDW.
Yeah.
It's called Whisper the Wolf and Tango the Lemur.
I know them. I have. You know my act game where you can raise some people. I have Whisper. I don't have Tangle. I have Whisper. I know who they are though.
They don't actually have powers like Sonic, but they have a skill, and that's what they do. Like Tangle the Lemur has that really long tail.
That can grab things, yeah.
Yeah, and then Tangle is just a really good sniper.
Whisper
So the music is really loud. I've been trying to get to a point where I can run around again and turn on the music.
No, you're good. I turned it down on stream because it was so loud. Breaking my ears. Words, come on. Blah blah blah. So I do know that. I mean, like one of the comic characters I really like is the one that gets made after the events of Forces, which is Belle the Tinkerer.
Oh yeah.
I love her.
Technically,
I adore her.
The only good robot that Eggman made.
Because that's when he was Mr. Tinkerer. Yeah, his mind was reset and he started using his skills for good. I love Belle so much, and the things she goes through to get closure or even somewhat closure is so heart-wrenching. I love her.
It's too bad she hasn't appeared in the recent comics recently.
No, I think she's had her arc, and now she does show up. She just... Yeah, if she has does she show up, she's probably a background character, or unless like she's a main character, unless she's needed or something. Considering she's done what she needs. Yeah, but she's had her closure, if I can imagine though. She had the little letter from Hi Snugs. She's had her arc. She's had her her moment. She's had a time to find herself in the world without Mr. Tinkerer.
And basically being told Mr. Tinkerer is gone.
Yeah, she got told it, but the fact that one of the badniks that she found and befriended and protected actually had a letter from Mr. Tinkerer because he realized that his mind is going to be reset, and he's left this letter in the box to give to her. And when she finds it, oh my god, I love her. It's so sweet.
I really like in fact, I think I've told you actually.
Isn't it the goat?
Yeah, Lanolin.
Yeah, Lanolin. Yeah, you told me that. She's cool. She's got a lot of hate on her.
Yeah, because unfortunately she's getting very manipulated by the villain.
Yeah, but the thing is like, oh my god, how can you hate her? Like, if you I know that we can see what's going on. We can see it. We can see that he's actually like, what was it, a mimic or whatever they're called?
The mimic.
Yeah, we can see that they're being a thing, and they done. I think it's mainly the fact that they've done Silver dirty, and everyone loves Silver. Baby boy! God. My baby boy. That was like our original playthrough.
Yeah, that was our original playthrough. I'm not so cross about getting rid of it because I know if we ever do another playthrough, like a recorded one, it'll probably be from the start. From the start,
100%. Yeah. But it's just sad to see baby boy go.
Yeah.
Because we named that when I still had Lavi. You know?
Yeah.
My and I called it baby boy because I had my baby boy with me, and I was like, it's a baby boy. Oh, I feel like crying. I'm too hormonal right now. Oh, I am on my time of the month, so I'm extra
emotional
for things. I got shot. Like anyone raises their voice at me a little, I might cry. Like 2 days ago, I was on YouTube Shorts, and a live popped up that was just 3 rabbits just existing. Mic above them, they were just existing. They weren't dying, they weren't sick, they were just existing, and I sat there for 5 minutes crying my eyes out at these goddamn rabbits. And I couldn't help it.
By the way, do you ever hear this YouTuber called Lythero?
Pardon, say that again?
Lythero? Have you ever heard this YouTuber called Lythero?
Lythero? No.
He's one of those big YouTubers right now who basically super edits his streams, adds in animations and all that to it after he's done with the stream and all that.
Yeah. Wait, is this the one that does Sonic stuff?
Actually, yeah. He actually did.
Isn't he friends with the guy that does Eggman's voice for Smash Cube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about. If you're about to tell me about the Silver campaign, already watched it.
Yeah, no, the Silver campaign, I wasn't talking about that. What I was gonna say is that he's like you and he loves rabbits. And he has like 2 bunnies. Yeah. He has 2 little rabbits.
Really?
Yeah.
Respect.
He calls them
I
beatbox
love
and
bunnies.
Psycho Nuggets and beatbox.
That's amazing. I mean, I love bunnies so much. They're everything to me. I mean, my profile picture right now on Discord is a rabbit. Not my rabbit, it's a cartoon rabbit from an old, like, 1950s cartoon. But, I wouldn't say 1950s, actually. I would say, like, maybe 1970s. 1960s. It's kind of that kind of style. Betamon is trying his best, LMAO. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. He's a good boy trying his best. I love him. But
this is a good area to get like the little baby Digimon data, so that way we get whatever Digimon we want. And it's a little annoying.
I mean, you do that. I don't mind. You're good. I'm good at rambling. So.
But anyway.
I'm happy knowing that he likes rabbits so much because when I found the channel on YouTube, I actually really enjoyed what I was watching.
Yeah.
And the animations are amazing that he getting that paid for. It's just amazing. But respect for the rabbit love, because rabbits are the best pets ever. They are the best animals ever, and I adore them.
I was actually on bunny TikTok for a little while.
Bunny TikTok's the best.
And I was watching like a guy who's pet sitting for his friend who has a pet rabbit. And it shows his progress over a few days of the rabbit not trusting him, but over time it did. Eventually it was just crawling over him if he laid down.
Aw, he's a good baby. Peter is clingy when he wants to be. When he's like full on energy and he's downstairs, he will only run around, but once he's tucking himself out, he'll sit on the sofa with me and rest his head on my lap. And he just wants a pet.
Oh, and then there's that infamous one where the lady wouldn't let her rabbit run around the house as she normally do. She has some kind of like pet party going, and they have like a bunch of cats out there. And apparently, the rabbit will get super stressed from all the cats. But it's super like annoyed being trapped in a room, and it's like stomping its feet around and all that.
Aww. Yeah, I mean they do.
And that's how it was. From
if the rabbits used to walking around the house constantly, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, essentially, that's how I learned that's how rabbits throw tantrums, is when they stomp their feet really hard.
Yeah, whenever they thump their feetsies, it means they're angry. If they start honking, it means they're very happy. I found out that Peter likes it when I shake his toys in front of his face. He starts honking and starts trying to box them.
Starts to what?
Box them.
Oh, like just start...
He gets on his hind legs and starts whacking his front legs at it, just trying to get the toy. He likes it. He honks so happily when I do that. I'm just like, oh, I didn't realize you liked it. I only did it because I was shaking hay off of a toy so I could like move it. Because he dropped into his playhouse area underneath his house, and
you might. I remember there's one story, and I think you might like this story. It
what?
was one of those TikTok stories about a guy who he basically tells a story of how he grew to love it. Rabbits and all that.
Yeah.
So he was not a pet person at all, especially a rabbit person. But his friend, who was going to be gone for like a month or two, said that she had no one else she could take to watch the rabbit, so he had no choice but to watch the rabbit for her.
Yeah.
And apparently he really bonded with that rabbit during the course, because he wasn't sure of it at first, but the rabbit was like really friendly and was like really really caring. Then he grew really attached to it, and he was so sad when he had to, give it back, that he went to adopt a rabbit. And he adopted one of the rabbits that grew up. It was one of those, and it was sadly one of those holiday gift rabbits, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Bunnies.
Exactly. I've seen too much of the whole, it just be an easy pet. It's only a rabbit. My child could look after it. It's not easy to look after your rabbit. They're hard work.
They take as much effort as a dog or a cat.
100%. They're not just like a guinea pig or a hamster. They are actually hard pets to look after. They are actual additions to your life. And they are an asset to your life too. I heard this in Pets at Home once, which really angered this fired me up. I did not lash out at this woman. I am like, a normal person who keeps to my fucking business, but I'll eavesdrop on you, I'll eavesdrop on your shit, but I won't like, confront you like a fucking Karen going, you can't say that you can't say things like that. I'm sorry. Are you in this conversation right now? No. Fuck off. No, this woman right behind me in the queue, we were all looking at the rabbits right next to us because the queue's kind of long, so we're going by the rabbit pens. And I'm looking at the bunnies like, oh, look at them, they're so cute and adorable. I would happily have them all if I didn't already have one, or I didn't have space. If I had space for more, I'd have a lot of rabbits. That's just stating the bunny rabbits so much. But she was just like, oh, why would you want a rabbit? What do they even do for you? And I'm just like, what is this woman saying behind me? Did she just say, why would you have a name here? Because you want something to do something for you? I'm sorry. You shouldn't own pets. you shouldn't own an animal. You shouldn't even have children at this point. Like, why would you want an animal in your house if you think it needs to give you a purpose? You don't adopt a dog because it can do a task for you. You don't adopt a cat because it can do a task for you. You don't adopt a rabbit because it can do a task for you. You do it because you want a rabbit in your household and you want one in your family. Because you're basically adopting someone into your family. You don't go, oh, what could this do? Yeah, you're adding another member to your family. That's the point of having an animal.
Yeah, and unfortunately a lot of people don't get that.
No, they don't. I hate it.
And then unfortunately there was also the fact of a lot of pets suffer from the gift treatment. Where they get them as a puppy,
yeah, they do.
And the second they leave
they don't like
that cute stage,
they don't want them anymore.
But I am happy to hear that a lot of pets that were adopted during the pandemic, where people they actually, most of them were not.
That's good.
There was, of course,
good.
people who. I'm pretty sure there was plenty of people who.
I don't know why anyone would adopt a pet during the pandemic, considering it's hard enough to go outside and shop. You're just giving yourself, like, and also, like, keeping your job stable and all that. It's like you're just giving yourself more financial problems.
But a lot of people were just,
I don't.
depressed and needed companionship.
People are stupid. People are stupid.
People needed companionship, that's why.
Get a virtual pet, or, I don't know, buy a VR headset and go on VR chat. Boom. Problem solved. Instead of, like,
that was the time
getting a pet that you may or may not like.
But that was also the year there was almost zero euthanations because of the fact that towns and shelters were not overcrowded.
That's true. That is true. That is an upside. I will give you that. That is quite honestly very good. I am very happy about that. Because pounds and money do that.
If I ever adopt a pet,
yeah.
Go for who's on the euthanasia list?
Yeah, if I would like a dog someday. Like, I'd like a puppy someday. But I would not be fussed if I went to a kennels and I just got an already adult dog, because they all want a home. They're all good dogs. They just, like, some might have, like, behavioral issues for some reasons, but I can easily be trained out and given new trust to. It's just a case of having a dedicated owner.
Yeah.
Like, when I did work experience at a kennels, near where I live now, there was a little beagle cross called Ellie. Adorable little thing. So shy, though. She had to be put in the medical, hut for, be isolated. She couldn't be near the other dogs because they made her too nervous. And she was too nervous being around people in general, let alone the other dogs. So every time I went in there to go clean, because the medical hut was also their grooming hut, which is, personally I'd say is quite unhygienic. No, it was a kennels. Kennels. It's not a vet. Yeah, it was work experience. They didn't pay me. It was like free work, really, and I hated it there. It was a thing where you do there for free, mostly for your college course, and I did for my college course basically.
Yeah, in America that's called an internship.
Yeah, we just call it work experience. Yeah, but Ellie was just like, she was so shy. Like, I saw her in the little thing, I was like, hello. And I was so nice to her. I was just always like talking very quietly around her when I was in there. She speak to the dog while I was cleaning in there. And eventually she let me start petting her, and I was like, oh, that's good. And then like one of the workers realized that, the Ellie was letting me go literally pet her and comfortably go in there and actually wanted to interact with me while I was cleaning out her little area. And they were like, oh, like, she's getting confident. I'm like, yeah. And every time I had to walk a dog, I always said, can I walk Ellie? And I would walk Ellie, and I would never, like, drag her along. Yes, take care of your pets. I agree with Snugs there.
Yeah.
I would never, like, drag her along. When I walked her, I would... Wait, let me finish her story first. When I walked her, I would let her walk with me slowly. I would never be like, let's go. If she stopped for anything, I'd stop with her. And like, I would sometimes even just stand there literally in this like forest area waiting for her to like feel confident enough to follow me again. I would never like push her to follow me. I never like be like, oh, let's go this way. Only time I'd stop her is if she was gonna walk into something that might hurt her, and that's the only time I'd ever interfere. And eventually she'd start happily walking next to me. Her tail was wagging, and she was able to see the other dogs again. And I'm just like, you're welcome, by the way, bitch. To the fucking, not to the dog, obviously, to the fucking owner. Because,
The owner took full credit.
no thank you. No, she took no credit for anything. She was just like, oh, the dog's good now, we'll go back in. No thank you for, like, hey, interacting with this very shy dog and getting to open up again. I just did this. I've not been taught anything to, like, do this with dogs yet. I just did it out of instinct of, like, what felt right at the time. It was like, I'm good at animals. And I don't know why I don't work with animals, and I work with people, and I hate people. But I was working with, I was just good at working with animals, and every time I had to deal with a dog in their kennels, I never had an issue. There was a big Mastiff dog, not massive, like Mastiff.
Yeah, I know what you're
and
talking
he
about.
he was, apparently aggressive, and she was like, don't put your hand near the bars, don't do anything like that, keep your hands a distance away. And I'm just like, okay, I'm going to clean near him, and I put my hand near, and he's just sniffing, and then like he's quite good, so I actually was able to pet this dog and everything. And I'm like, why did she say you were aggressive? I'm like, I feel like it's just because dogs and animals can just tell bad vibes, you know.
And was she a bad person?
She was a shit person. She specifically targeted me just because my father was an army man.
Also, Mastiffs are very picky about people they like.
They are.
If you ever heard, Mastiffs are very loyal to their families and can never be rehomed because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was so friendly. Like, I feel like if you just give him a second, give him a thing, know like you're okay, he's fine. He was not mean. He was a good boy. And I feel like it's just because she had a bad vibe. Because she always had bad. She was always like direct with how she spoke. She was never not like direct in like how I'm direct. She was like just like do this, do that, do that. And like, despite the fact that
we've all had
how she is.
Bosses.
Yeah, no, she called me an idiot once when I was doing when I was putting out the washing, because I assumed the pole that was in the ground was in the ground, as in stuck in the ground, and I couldn't reach the top because I'm short. And she took it out and moved it so I could reach. And she's like, you can move it, think, why don't you? And then she goes through a big giant burning pit to like burn some things, and all I thought about was, I'd love to see her in that. Because she was always horrible to me. Always horrible to me. I only did like 3 days at that thing. I was meant to be there for a week. Last 2 days, I didn't show up. The Thursday, my granddad passed away, so I was a little feeling down that day anyways. And I had also gotten the flu because she made me work in freezing conditions in a very freezing kitchen area for cleaning all the food bowls for the dogs. And I couldn't use hot water because the hot water was scalding hot. So if I had to wash the bowls, it had to be freezing cold water while I'm already in freezing cold conditions. And when I had to empty the bins, I ended up getting stuff on my sleeve and it made me vomit. She made me work in terrible conditions, and when I had to clean the kennels out, I did faster than her when she was supervising me, because I wasn't allowed to take the dogs in and out the kennels myself. She had to do it for me, and she would like take forever on one kennel, and I'm taking like a few minutes on my kennel, because all you have to do is take the dog out, take their stuff out, swipe down the floor with a mop, make sure like there's no poop sticking anywhere as well, make sure it's all just wiped down and cleaned. Replace the bed if it's dirty. If it's not dirty, just put it back. And then just make sure the bowls are clean in there, or if they're food bowls that have just been eaten out of, take the food bowls out and put it somewhere else so you can go clean it later. Well, I'd clean it later. And then you get the dog put back in, and I'd be on the next kennel. It's so quick to do, and she took forever on the fucking one at a time. So every time she'd be like, oh, why aren't you on the next one? I'm like, I'm waiting for you. I asked you to get my kennel. I asked back in my kennel so I can continue my next one, but you haven't.
And let me guess, she gave
you
attitude.
Yeah, she always gave me attitude. She always also gave me only the stray dogs, Because there was also a section that was very nice and fancy. That was for dogs that had owners that were only being kennelled while the owners were on holiday. I was never given those kennels, ever. I even told her how I had rabbits, and so I have experience with rabbits. She never let me touch the rabbits. I never went near them. I went into the farm animal area mainly so I could like do the washing for like the bedding and all that, and organize the blankets. And the animals there would watch me do it, and I'd be chilling with emus and stuff, being like, "Hey, emus, how's it going?" Having a little fun with my own while doing work that like she doesn't want to do, basically. She made me squeegee the car park when it was raining. Like, girl.
You do know that's like trying to put out. That's like trying to. It's literally a car in the middle of.
It is literally, basically, because it was a rainy day. It only just was raining. She's like, squeegee the car park. I'm like, why? And she's like, because it's too wet for people to come in. I'm like, it's barely damp. Like, it's just a bit of water. And it started raining again later on anyways. And I was like, okay, cool. So you made me do that for nothing. Lovely. Love that. I hate her. She hated me specifically because my dad was an army man. Because her ex-husband was an army man. Yeah, no, her ex-husband was an army man, and apparently he used to beat her. I'm sorry, do I beat you? At this point, I want to, but I'm not. Like, she was a horrible woman. She was a horrible woman, Soul. I can't even, like, fathom. Like, the dog kennels I worked at when I was in secondary school for work experience with my bestie. They were lovely. We would go out, we would play with the dogs, we'd clean out the dogs, we'd take turns walking a dog while the other one cleans. And then afterwards, we would just chill in the break room, play on our DSs, and make some cups of teas and have a little relaxed time until we could go walk another dog for some exercise. And the owners were so nice in that place. They were so fun and chill, and they'd be just so nice to us, and they were very nice to the dogs, they were very nice to us, and they were very nice to the guests. She was only nice to guests, and she was horrible to me, and she was only nice to the other work experience students at the kennels. And I'm just like,
if you could go back in time, you would just say, "Don't tell her that your dad's a army person."
Yeah, I would go, "Dad, do not brag about your army career," because he's the one that brought me when I was going there for the little interview. He ended up, and he always talks about like his army career, which I don't mind because I'm proud that he's an army man. And that's how I got into my college, like, without even an audition, because I came in, I sat down, I did my interview with the guy, he really liked me. And then, like, after me, my parents were sitting with them having a chat, and my dad started talking about army stuff, and, like, he's just like, "Oh, yeah, I know army stuff." Like, too, because I think he was once in the army, or his family was in the army as well, so he understands the whole army kid life, or being the army life in general. And I got accepted on the spot when I was getting into my college. I didn't, have to wait for a letter. They were just like, "No, you're in. We really like you. We like your attitude. We like your initiative to the thing." And I'm like, "Thank you." And they had a fun conversation with my parents, and I'm like, But no, this woman, god awful. I'm sorry, your past trauma is not my trauma. You should be putting your past trauma onto me. That's just a fact. Hate that woman. I don't hope the kennels is closed. I hope that she sent it to someone else running it, and they're giving the dogs a better life than she did.
Yeah, or the work experience people.
Yeah. Especially the work experience people. No advice to those work experience people. If your family is in the army, don't tell her, because she will hate you, and she will be so mean. She'll be so mean, make your life living hell, and make you get violently ill for your last 2 days of work experience. And then you'll have to be bedridden for 2 days, and then you have to go back on the week to get her to sign the last 2 day things, because every day she had to sign a thing on how well I was doing, and I feel like she did not give me a good grade. And I told my teachers like what it was like there. I did a video presentation of it, like I had my video camera and everything. And a video presentation, I told my teachers what it was like, what I learned there, and how horrible it was. Like, it was horrible. I didn't like it. I can't actually remember what my teacher said. I remember she wasn't very, like, happy with how I was treated, but And like she was like, sorry that I got sick at the end of it. I didn't mention like, oh, my granddad died kind of thing. That was none of my school's business or my works or the work experience business. In my opinion, because they don't pay me. If it was my current job and family members die, I would say, hey, I'm not coming today because so and so is dead. Makes me sad. But yeah, I just no, I'm not happy. I was not experience. And it didn't even help me get an animal job in the end anyway. Retail now. Because every animal job is like, you need experience. You need experience in the workplace. I'm like, why? I've done work experience. Does that not count? I did college. I have a degree in this like profession that I want to sign up for.
Oh, here's the trauma monster.
Oh. I like the trauma monster.
They actually take a minor role in this comparatively to like the main enemy later on.
First one?
Yeah, because this is the main enemy of the first game, kind of deal.
Yeah. That's true.
No, it's not. This looks like a monster from Persona.
Yeah. It does. I've never played Persona though. I know of it though.
You never played Persona?
I know. I've never played Persona. I've seen some people play some things of it, but I've never like watched the entire game or played the game. Never played it. I hear it's good, but I've never played it.
If we ever have a chance, I'm definitely going to play Persona.
I mean, I still gotta play Postal 2 because my online brother, he really wants me to play Postal 2. He even bought me the game on Steam to be like, play it. And I'm like, I will get around to it. I will get around to it. Never played Postal 2, but he really wants me to play it. I will. I will keep to my promise. I will play the game. It's just getting around to it. I also got Little Kitty Big City now. I want to play that so bad. What? Oh, ending time. Zephyr really was stuck getting those parcels. He never got to come.
Yeah.
He messaged us in the Discord saying, "Oh, I gotta go get parcels," and we were like, "Okay, that's cool. Just join whenever you're back and ready." And it took a while. Took him a good 2 hours, probably even more, to get some parcels. Yeah. At least we got through the first area.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get to a point where I can hit save. Well, literally, as I was saying, I was trying to find a place to save. Alright.
So, first area is good. Scrumple. Zephyr joins. When we play this, I want his next opinion on a name.
Yeah. I was definitely in the first area for a lot longer because I was just trying to gather.
Grinding. You're doing some grinding.
Because I want to get a lot of those baby Digimon. Because a lot of those baby
No,
Digimon...
it's understandable. It's helpful later on, so I don't mind.
And I think one of them can turn into Renamon, so...
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. I want Renamon. She's my favorite. Yee! Yippee! Yippee! Later tonight, I'm gonna be watching the Last Troll movie.
Oh, nice.
Because I have not seen it. I started watching a marathon of it with one of my friends on VR chat.
Yep,
and
okay. So that Pabumon that we got, that little green slime one?
Yes. He turns into it.
That can turn into Tanemon, and Tanemon can digivolve into Renamon. So that one.
So we can have Renamon really early.
Yep. And
my favorite, best Digimon, in my opinion.
I'm gonna try to get Guilmon.
Yeah. We should also try and get Impmon if we can, because Impmon's amazing. We do love a good Impmon.
Yeah, but Impmon's already adding on to what we already have, a virus type.
Oh, that's true. That's
We
true.
do need some
Um,
type of diversity.
what are the typings in Digimon again? You have
Virus,
virus,
data,
plant,
and
data,
vaccine,
vaccine.
and virus. Yeah, vaccine is
Okay, so
strong.
we need a vaccine, data, and a virus, and so we have what so far?
Yeah, so basically, the vaccine is strong
Yeah.
against virus. Virus is strong against data, and data is strong against vaccine, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Vaccines are created to deal with viruses, not towards regular
Yeah, and
data.
I get that. What ones would we have currently with the two that we want? We have Renamon and the one that you want.
Renamon is Betamon is also a virus.
Mm-hmm.
It's a virus type. Guillemon is also a virus, but he turns into a data later or vaccine type later.
Oh.
And then
Renamon is
data.
Data. So we got the data sorted with Renamon.
Yeah.
So we just need a vaccine or a virus.
Well, we're about to have two viruses, so we just
true.
We just
But I mean, like in the old not end game, but end team, round out of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So we have my favorite because she's the best. She's the best.
I like playing.
I love her.
I like playing the Digimon Cyber Sleuth games. I always find a good excuse, and I know Minty just loves having Renamon.
Renamon is the best Digimon, is why I grew up with her. She has been my favorite for so long. I remember playing her in the old PS2 fighting game.
Oh yeah, I don't think she was in the first one, sadly.
Huh?
I don't think she was in the first.
She was not. No, I don't think that series came out yet, so it wasn't.
No, Guillemon was in there.
Was he? Why didn't they put Renamon in then? That's sinful.
I think they had a very limited roster at the time.
Probably. I no, but Renamon's the best.
I remember Renamon's in Guillemon was in there because Gallimon was one of the broken Digimon in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Understandable.
And also Guillemon was also one of the front cover Digimon, I think.
Yeah.
Oh no, Renamon was in the first. I think Renamon was in the first.
Was she?
Yeah, Digimon.
I never played the first one. I think I only played the second one on the PS2.
Yeah, let me see. Digimon Rumble Arena character. Yeah, Renamon.
It had like really good levels.
Agumon, Gabumon, Potamon, Gatomon, Vmon, Wormmon, Guillemon, Terriermon, and Renamon were playable characters.
You wanna know something? This isn't about Digimon. I just looked down at my mouse pad and I was like, I need to tell you something that I've done.
What'd you do?
So, you know how I really like Lucifer?
Yeah.
So, there's this creator on Etsy who makes mouse pads.
Did you get
they make some mouse. I got a butt pad of Lucifer. I also have one of Alistair. It's actually you know how weird it is that this one is actually more supportive than my old one. My wrist feels good on it. My other one did not support my wrist this good. It's like Lucifer's ass and private area is very comfortable on my wrist.
I support one of my friends. Her name is Grace.
Yeah.
Grace is a shark.
Yeah.
And when she was having her first merch out, I decided to support her and I bought one of her mouse pads.
Oh, boob pads? I want a boob pad of myself.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll be big enough to get stuff like that.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day we will. We'll have marketable plushies and tit pads of us all. Yeah.
Anyway, I do gotta get going though. So
you do. You got more things to do today, and I'm gonna go eat food so I can go on VR chat and go hang out with some friends. Yeah.
All right, but hopefully you all did enjoy. For those who stuck around, and for those who are watching the VOD after, because I know from what we've seen, there are people who watch the VOD after.
And we thank you for that.
We're trying by the end of the year to get to 1,000 subs and to get monetized on this channel, so that way we can start earning a little bit back from this channel.
Yeah. Monetizing is hard.
And I was actually thinking of posting up my VODs on here just to have some extra videos on here coming out.
Might as well. Might as well.
Yeah, just might as well.
I'm trying to put my Bending Ink Machine VODs on my own channel just because it's only me on there. And I was just like, I need something. And I also have my skits I need to finish editing. And
yeah. But anyway.
Too much.
I gotta get going though. So hopefully you all did enjoy. We'll see you guys next time.
I'm gonna get some food. Bye.
I need to go buy some food later. Bye.
Oh, you buy food? Oh God, no food.